This may surprise you what I'm about to share with you, but there was a very extensive study that was done about what are your most productive years? What is your most productive decade? So think about that for a second. What do you think is the most productive decade? It's between 60 and 70-year-olds. So I'm 65, so I'm right at 65. So I'm right in the middle of my most productive decade. And the second most productive decade is 70 to 80. That's shocking to me. But you look at some of the leaders in the world, you look at the president of the United States or former president, they're 70s and 80s, right? And then the third most productive are people in their 50s and their 60s. I think that's got some, ramifications for you to consider. One thing I think you need to think about is the importance of evaluating your life experiences. Because when you're evaluating your life experiences, you can pass on the things that you've learned to other people. So I think that's very important. Another thing you ought to consider is rethink your retirement. I reached out to my financial advisor and I said, I want you to recalculate my retirement based on me working until I'm in my 80s. Again, I have to have this third thing, and that is your physical health to me is more important than ever, because mentally, if you take care of yourself and if you keep learning and evaluating your experiences, it can be some of your best years. So your physical health should not be a detriment to you making a difference out there. So I think you need to be a better steward of your physical health. And I really believe, in fact, I was speaking to an audience in Colorado just a couple of days ago. It was 127 city clerks. And I shared with them that I'll be 65, but I believe my next 20 years could be my most productive and impactful years. And I could tell us a little bit of a gasp, like, really, you think the next 20 years? I really believe that. And I think this study proves that out, that my best years can be my next 20 years. And I'm looking forward to that. I want to continue to make an impact. So you may want to think about your life, and are you seeing the decade you're in to be the most productive? Because a lot of people, by the time they hit 40 or 50 or 60, they're like, I'm done. I want to give up what I'm doing. Well, those may be your best, most impactful years of your life. So think about that. All right, take care. See you next time. Bye.